In today's episode of Level Up, we're going to be taking a look at, well, what are we taking a look at? I've lost my instructions. The fifine, low-profile BM88 boom arm by Fifine. We're going to take a look at it in today's episode of Level Up. Now, full disclosure before we get started, Fifine did send this boom arm out to me in hopes that I would do a review of this video, and yes, I will do one because I kind of like it, not gonna lie. Now, as you guys know, I operate by an ethics statement on this channel in which I send all my vendors, which I say that just because you send me a product does not guarantee that I will make a video review, and if I do, won't guarantee what kind of outcome it'll be, and what I say in my videos is my opinion and my opinion alone. Having said that, let's get to it. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and see what comes in the box. Let's open it up. We get ourselves a set of instructions. It's got a picture in the front in case you forgot what it is you ordered. It's got a bunch of X's and check marks so you know what to do, what not to do, and which way to tighten and which way to loosen, and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. Okay, we've got a cover. All right, don't need that. Feels heavy. We're not going to throw that. We have ourselves and we're just breaking stuff, but we're going to keep rolling. So this is it feels like metal. Looks like metal. Yep, it is a metal. And when Fifine reached out to see if I would review this one, I chose the white one to review because everybody else has a black one, and I'm always trying to be different than everybody else. Jiggly things. All right, we got ourselves a nice, fancy little Fifine boom arm, and this is just a solid quality build all around. Very impressed. All right, does it just slide right in there? Yep. And then we've got our little torque screw right here to tighten it. Here we go. All right. So that's the boom arm in the box. There's some Stormtrooper accessories in here as well. We've got ourselves an Allen wrench for torquing. And we have ourselves, oh, check that out. Adjustable ball mount. Very nice. All right. Let's go ahead and hook this up. See how she does. How she performs under pressure. As if it's got any pressure. Anyways, we're still throwing stuff. All right, take two. Why am I saying two? Because in all my glory and all my awesomeness, as I just recorded this segment, about 25 minutes worth of video, I went back and listened to it, and I had my Earthworks Ethos unmuted, and I had the Rode Video Mic Go to not muted.
Get help. No. Come on, you love it. I hate it. It's great. It works every time. It's humiliating. Do you have a better plan? No. We're doing it.
And that was just a hot mess. So we're going to go ahead and do this over again because, you know, why do anything once when you can do it twice in twice the time? You know, inefficiency. It's just what we do here. Anyways, let's get on to it. I have mounted the BM88 boom arm, low profile boom arm, to my desk. Just to let you guys know, if you have one of those Amazon desks that have like maybe a ½ inch of overlap, a lip on the side, you're going to really struggle with this. It's not going to work on that kind of a desk. It just doesn't have that kind of a reach to get underneath the support bar that's underneath the desk. So what I did is I actually got like a little piece of ½ inch by ½ inch piece of wood trim, stuck it underneath here, kind of gave me a little more meat to connect the boom arm to. So full disclosure, just wanted to let you guys know that was something that I just had to deal with this boom arm. But the tip of this boom arm actually has a 1/4 inch thread and an adapter to give you a little bit more meat. And the Rode Video Mic Go to has a very unique threading on it. For those of you who have the shotgun mic, you know what I'm talking about. Other boom arms that I have in my studio, I have to use my shotgun boom mic attached to several reducers to get down to the size, or at least one reducer, but I only have so many of them in here. In order to get it to attach, this is built on, so all you're doing is adding adapters to thicken it out, but it starts out at its most thin, the 1/4 inch thread at the end, and I just think that is an absolute home run for me, why I really do like this boom arm so far. It feels like a metal build, but I will say it's not magnetic, and the only reason I'm saying that is one thing I would really like to have done, especially for my Hollyland Lark Max wireless transmitters and receivers, transmitter and receivers for wireless microphone setups like this one that I'm using right now. It has a little magnet on the clip right here. Can I hold that up and you guys see it? I'm hoping that works. But it has a little magnet on it that you can detach and you can connect it through your shirt like so. All right, so it kind of holds it in place. And I was hoping that I would be able to connect this right here, this little clip right here, that my shotgun mic is attached to, the wireless transmitter, and magnetically just stick it on it and not have to do anything. It does not stick. So you're going to have to use the clip that is built into the Rode VideoMic Go 2 shoe mount, housing system, whatever you want to call it. Other first impressions, I did notice that it does have, this is an awesome thing, it has a little hole right here. So moving this around, you can adjust the tension on your boom arm right here. Now, this is a plastic piece. So there's metal here, but this is plastic where the Allen wrench fits in to adjust your tension. That does concern me. It worries me a little bit. And the reason why is I don't want to strip this out. And I already noticed that when I tried to attach my Earthworks Ethos, which is a heavier mic, all metal build body, that I only usually use with my boom arms that are heavy duty, can handle the weight without question. When I tried to do this, it was pulling the mic down a little bit, and in the process of tightening it where it did hold, my wrench gave a little bit. So over time, how long will that hold? I'm not too sure. So I just wanted to let you guys know that as well. But there is a tension mount, and it does just fine with every mic in my studio, except for my heavier mics like the Earthworks Ethos, the Shure SM7B. These are chunky monkeys right here. They are heavy. The Samson Q9U is a heavy one. The Mackie EM99B. Just heavy-duty metal microphones that you have in your studio. Just be mindful of that. Get it where you want it and try not to mess with it once you set that tension, because that material, I just don't see it lasting too long if it's something that you're constantly in there adjusting from one microphone to the other. Other than that, it's, as far as functionality, it's got wonderful movement right here. I mean, just look at that form factor. Just look at that transition. Look at the technique. You know, if this was like the Olympics right now, I'm telling you, this thing would be like, you know what? I give this a 9.87 as far as the way it executes that triple sow cow, double flip axle, triple axle, whatever. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But anyways, I love the tension as far as just enough resistance in there where it moves just fine, really easy, just enough too where it doesn't take off on you. What I also noticed about this is each piece of the boom arm right here has a little Allen wrench. Let me swing this thing around so you guys can see it. There's a little black dot back here. See that little black dot right there? That is a tension screw that allows you to remove each section of this boom arm. Well, why is that important? Why is that cool? Well, I'm going to tell you, if I could just get
Still don't know how you do it.
All right, so if I lift it, I then rule Asgard?
Yes, of course.
Are you even pulling? Are you on my team?
just represent, pull.
All right, let's go.
You're all not worthy.
I made it way too tight. All right, and then I can simply lift this top piece right out. Why is that important? Well, for people like me that like easy workflow, quick setups, tear up, tear down, some of the most stressful times in my life is right after I make a video and I got to put everything back. What I love about this feature right here, just that simple screw, is that I'm able to pull this out and leave my shotgun mic attached to this top piece and then get another boom arm, which is what I'm going to do. I'm just not saying possibility. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get another boom arm just like this, and I'm going to go ahead and attach the Earthworks Ethos or a heavier microphone, a studio broadcast microphone here in my studio, and I'm going to attach it to the other piece. And then whenever I want to switch microphones, I don't have to worry about screwing and unthreading and twisting and all this other stuff. I can simply just leave my screw right here loose just enough where it keeps it in place, but with two hands I can slide it out and then switch it to another microphone. If I want to do an announcement video or a talking head shot, a talking head video, you want to have your shotgun mic, if you're using one, below you if you're standing above or sitting next to a surface that is a desk, a hard surface. Why am I saying that? So if I'm talking to you and I have a shotgun boomed above my head, but I have a desk below me and I'm talking, my voice will come out of my mouth, bounce off my desk, and create an echo, give a reverb effect. It's slight, you know, certain microphones are really good at blocking that out, but not everybody has those. but it does create that effect. And that's something that you have to do in post-processing to reduce reverb, noise, cancellation, things like that. You can eliminate this issue by doing this, where you simply put the microphone below your face, below your head as you're talking, point it up, and as I'm talking, it is picking up my voice before it gets to the desk and coming back up. So my voice, as I'm talking in this position right here, my voice is not bouncing off the desk, and it's getting what's coming out of my mouth, plus what's coming off my desk in the mic above. This mic is picking up what is in front of it, which is me, to the mic, bounces off my desk, and continues past it. Much cleaner sound. That's the real cool thing about having boom arms, especially if you want to use shotgun mics for talking head videos. You just tighten up that frame, get it out of your shot, or you can leave it just like this, and you're good to go. Pros and cons, because we're going to list some cons, because this is a fair and honest review, in case you're worried am I paid off to give you a fluffy review. No, I'm not. Pros, I love the form factor of it. I love the sturdiness of it. It's like a metal composite alloy. I love the mount that's at the end, the ball mount that comes at the end of this, and it has a 1/4 inch threaded top on it, and then you can level up or expand on that to bigger size threads for different microphones, but at the bare bones you got 1/4 inch, and then it's got an adapter to give you one size up so you can use your Rode Video mic Go-To if you have one of those and struggle like I do trying to always find the right adapter to fit into this thing, and then fits on your boom arms and stuff like that on the other end. It's always a pain. I always lose them. I can't keep track of them. They're everywhere, yet nowhere at the same time. It's just great. I love the ability to adjust the tension should you need to. Anyway, so those are the pros. The cons on this thing is I just wish it had a little bit more reach so it would work on Amazon desks, because a lot of people out there use these desks. A lot of people that are starting out in their live stream, their YouTube channels, things like that. They have these Amazon desks and they just don't give you enough lip. So unless you're using one of those butcher block type tables or more expensive desks, you're just going to have to do something to kind of expand that footprint underneath to give you more bite with it. The other con was the build quality of the tension screw that allows you to adjust the tension for heavier mics. I wish that was metal right there and not plastic. I worry about that stripping out. The turn screw right up here is plastic. It seems fine right now, but over time, would it crack if I'm tensioning or adjusting the tension more than I need to for heavier microphones like the Shure SM7B and the Ethos? It's something that's always going to be the back of my mind. And the other con was the screw on the bottom of this mount. And let me just show you what I'm talking about here. The mount that this boom arm has, it's a solid metal lever right here. So as you're turning it, you're going to have to, again, make sure you have enough clearance underneath that desk, because if it is tight, if you're using an Amazon desk, it's not like these other boom arm mounts where you can kind of slide it forward, turn it, and when it comes around and it's getting ready to hit that desk, you can slide it back out and turn it here, slide it back out, turn it here. You can't do that with this boom arm like you can other boom arms. So just be mindful again of that if you have a desk like this and you're not interested in switching desks. All right, so there you go. Those are the cons. Everything else about it I just love. For me, I like it. I like it so much I'm going to get another one just so I can do that swap out thingy between microphones on the fly. Just pull it out and drop another boom arm, another extension piece with a different microphone attached to it, and go. Hit the ground running. Also love that this bottom piece slides off and allows you to tuck your XLR cables underneath as well. All right, I'm done babbling. Time to land the plane. I like it. If I had to give this a score 1 out of 10, I would give this probably 7.5 to an 8. I really like it, so I want to give it an 8. But if I had to count like the quality of the cons as far as that build quality right there, that's a major one. That's like a full point deduction for me, that plastic insert right there. And the other full point deduction is that turn piece, not being able to adjust it if you're up tight against the desk. The other one, it's just a nitpicky thing. But other than that, I love it. I love it except for those things. I don't know. 7.5 to an 8. You decide which one's more important to you. Would you grade it 7.5? You run with it. If you think that 8 is good, you run with that one too. You do you, boo. So there you go. That does it for this review. BM88 for just over 50 bucks. I think it's like 56 bucks on Amazon. You can get it on discounts from every now and then. Absolutely worth the price. I will say that despite these cons, at $56, I'm willing to take that risk. So much so I'm buying a second one. So I'm just saying, those are my cons. Still like it. Still love it. And that does it for this video. If you like this channel, hey, I just now started memberships on this channel. I was hesitant to pull the trigger, This whole YouTube thing, I'm still trying to figure this thing out. I just want to make videos and have fun doing it. That's all. Like, I don't make no money doing this. I lose money doing this, but I love doing it. It's like fishing. I love doing it. It costs me a ton of money, but I still do it anyway because I love it. So, if you like this channel, don't forget to become a member. Or you can just subscribe, hit the like button and the notification bell so you guys can stay notified when future content goes up because it is coming. So until I see you guys in the next video, I'm out.